They say if you want to be happy for a lifetime, become a gardener. So today I'm going back to Malta for a week, and I'm gonna miss my plants and my garden. So I'm just checking out the polytunnel before I leave. Let me take you around the polytunnel. You know, when you start gardening, all your plants and flowers are like your babies. You really want to take care of them. So I'm sure Vic will take care of them when I'm not here. Really? You're going to miss Mommy. Oh, this is my baby. Oh, she follows me everywhere, this pumpkin. Hi, I'm going to miss you, sweetie girl. Oh. It's like she knows I'm going. Today she hasn't stopped following me everywhere. I'm using the ferry from Marina di Ragusa. It's called Ragusa Express. It takes about an hour and 3/4 to cross to Malta. The first thing I always do when I get on is buy my favorite chocolate, which I don't find in Sicily. It was the first time crossing with my car on this catamaran, and I was a little bit anxious driving up because the car space is quite small, but then my car is small, so I didn't have any problems. I went down to Malta for 3 reasons. 1, to start clearing up our apartment. 2, to vote because we have our general election. And 3, to visit my kids. But what happens when you start clearing up the mess? You find a lot of photos. And you just go down memory lane. In all, I did 3 carloads to the bring-in site. And then on my way back one day, I just had to stop at one of the flower shops, of course. Traffic jams are the norm in Malta, but more about that in my next videos. Meanwhile, Vic in Sicily sent me this.
We have so much traffic Sunday morning. Too much traffic, too much pollution, too much exhaust. Just incredible, man. On a Sunday morning, they keep coming out of nowhere. Look at that. Patched ones, white ones, dirty ones, gray ones. And then they keep going. Congestion after the other.
I put some bread and water out for the birds, and it was so much fun seeing them all gather around on the balcony.
Okay, I'm putting them all to bed now. Good night, plants. See you tomorrow.
And he also had a very big job to start fixing the decking around the pool when I was away. And there's Paddy, who was very sick some weeks ago. He's still doing quite well, but he's still very fragile.
I'm working on the deck to repurpose and straighten them out because it was really bothering me getting there.
The week just flew by and I'm heading back home.
arrivati a Marina di Ragusa.
The sea was very calm, so we had a very good crossing. The Ragusa Express is cheaper, especially if you go with the car, than Virtu ferries. But it's a much smaller catamaran, so if the sea is rough, it will be a bit bumpy.
Millie, who's coming? Who's coming, Millie? Where? Millie! Millie! Where, Millie? Turn left.
Okay, we have to tell the whole world that Mummy's back.
It's good. Yeah. He missed you. He missed you too, Penny. Yes, Penny. It's an arm. It's an arm. Okay. Millie, okay. Okay. Mommy, okay. She cannot believe it. She's back. She's back.
Just to tell it from the window.
Vice.
Let me see.
Vice, what are you doing? Mommy's back. Where's Mommy? Millie? She came, Mommy. Nice, Mommy.
Coming back from Malta made me realize something. The noise, the traffic, the constant rush of everything. It reminded us why this slow life in rural Sicily means so much to us. When you step back into chaos, you can fully appreciate the peace we found here. Hello, Millie. Hello, Miss Busybody. Vic continued on the decking, removing all the boards and replacing the bad ones, and this time leaving a space in between, because the first time we put them down, we didn't leave that little space in between. He kept working till late to get it all done. This is always my favorite part, making the place look cozy and welcoming. And mostly, I get to use all the craft things that I make.
The nonna does for her grandchildren when they visit Sicily. She goes on her knees, doing the extra mile. It's unbelievable. You gotta see it to believe it. All right, all this work, new deck for the summer of 26. It's about to open. Ready for party on Monday. We have a big party, all invited. And there she is.
The work may be endless at times, clearing the land, preparing for every season, but it feels meaningful in a way that busy modern life isn't. Cleaning it with vinegar mixed with water, and look what a difference. I had a tractor booked to clean the land in Jaratana, so we had to fit in that in the week as well. This year we had a terrible infestation of these small white snails. They are all over the place. But it's not just in our area, because a friend of mine messaged me and she had exactly the same problem. Apparently they went on all the trees, and she came back to Sicily and found many of the leaves gone. Since I use the method of companion planting in my raised beds, luckily the snails didn't go in. I had researched, and if you put marigolds and lots of herbs around them, it deters the snails from moving into the vegetables. I mean, you get the occasional one or two, but then that I can remove it. At this stage of our life, it's not really about having everything perfect. It's about creating a lifestyle that feels healthy and very peaceful. If you are enjoying our videos on our journey here in Sicily, please hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, but it will greatly help our channel. Thank you so much. I will see you all on the next one. Bye bye!